Guys, right now we're in the middle of our Black Friday sale. It's been an exciting week so far, and this is really exciting because right now I'm going to unbox some of the very, very finest Cocobolo veneer that we're going to be able to use on our guitars. So come along, watch the process, and you're going to really enjoy this video. Okay, so here we are, almost ready to unveil this stuff. So this is the most amazing Cocobolo. It's all been wrapped up in this cylinder, and this is the first time that I get to see it. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking. Oh. It's not only the fact that this stuff is so valuable, but it's the fact that it's so hard to find. It's almost irreplaceable in some ways. So guys, here we are. Here's some beautiful Cocobolo, and I'm really excited. We got 4 boxes of Cocobolo arrived. 2 of them we've already opened, and those 2 we've already started to cut. So some of that is online already, and this, by the time you watch the video, we'll have some of this online photographed and ready to go. But it's the first time I get to see in reality what I saw in pictures. So very nice piece here, but unfortunately it is, maybe we can do something with it. We can work that in some way, but but this specific piece is something that I really caught my eye, because it got something in it that I've never seen before, and that is quilting going on in Cocobolo. So some of the light wood here has this really cool quilting, and you can see it's got so much resin that's come up out of the wood grain already. So whenever that's sanded back, it'll change a little bit, but it's got this amazing pattern going on here. We're going to have to be very creative with how we actually would take and cut this, how we book match it, but we can maybe get a little bit of an idea by going like this. You know, you can start to see some of the really interesting designs that we're going to be able to create with this. You know, it's just a matter of finding the place where it book matches. Slightly different from one to the next, so it's not going to be a perfect match, but really beautiful. So the really fun thing when we find these veneers is just trying to find the best way to cut them. And every piece is different. Thankfully, we've got multiple different sections that have come off this same log, and we can cut them in different ways to get different effects. So yeah, this is really nice. A lot of character. You've got the light wood, and then we've got the darker hardwood going on here. A lot of contrast and colors. You've got some blacks that are running right the way through. Light browns, dark browns, all the different tones going on, and if we just put a pattern on top, you know, you kind of get a little bit of an idea of the sort of things that we've got going on here. So depending on where we position that, we get so many different potential varieties, and we'll cut all this up into different sections, and if we just give it a little spray, you get to see just the depth of that color. You know, whenever it's wet, that mimics, you can see just how that color starts to come out whenever we wet it. So that's what it'll look like when it's got a clear coat over it. So pretty amazing. So this is our Cocobolo. You can see we've got quite a variety. When we cut this and book match it in different ways, we're going to have many different pieces, and everyone's going to be unique. Now, this one, quite similar in style to that. I'm excited to see what's in here. Another really great selection here. A lot of different variations running through that. So they're all cut, the sheets are all cut consecutively off the same log, but as it goes down through, you can see how the grain pattern changes. It's got a really nice pattern, a lot of contrast and color. Unfortunately, the end part here, which is a lot of really nice detail, is very broken. There might be some of them that are okay, but we're certainly going to have a good bit of wastage on that. But But yeah, a lot of amazing Cocobolo to go through. A few more pieces here, slightly different character in that. But that is our Cocobolo veneer. Let's have a look. We'll just book match a piece so you can see just what this is going to look like book matched. And yeah, that's going to work really, really well. So Cocobolo veneer, one of the most beautiful woods out there. We've got a lot. I think I've got enough to build probably about 120 guitars. So that's building up our supplies, and it's going to go all online very, very soon. And as I say, you're going to be able to access that through the Emerald Guitars 3D Builder. So it's going to be fun going in there, designing guitars. And here's a few pieces we've already cut. And you can see, we'll maybe just set out some of these pieces, let you see kind of the variety of what's going on. And so different tops, and these are for guitars that we're going to be building for stock in the coming weeks. And every one unique. Look at that. So these are very thin wood veneers. These will be put into our carbon fiber structure. We put them into the molds during our molding process. We infuse them with epoxy resin. So under a high vacuum, the resin is infused into our mold. It goes through all the carbon fiber. It also goes through all the grains in the wood, and that basically unifies and fuses the two things together. So that's it. Let me just show you this wet, and then I'm going to show you on the 3D Builder just what these look like on our building platform. So check that out. You can see how it transforms. So absolutely amazing. So that's what we're looking at in reality. And if we come around here, let me bring my laptop around for you, and this should show you just how we would go about building a guitar. So you start off with your model, select the model, go in and select the veneer type. And if we go down here and have a look at Cocobolo, we have a few different choices here to choose from. And whenever you pull that piece up, and we'll cut them in sections that are a little bit bigger than the actual guitar, so you can then decide on your positioning. So you use this little slider right here, and you pull that up and down, and that allows you to position the piece of veneer exactly where you want it on the guitar, and then that's how we'll cut it. So a very nice way to see a guitar. Very nice interface between what we do with our carbon guitars and the veneers, and being able to actually customize a guitar that's unique for you. So that's it. Hopefully you're excited by Cocobolo veneer. If Cocobolo isn't your thing, we have a lot of new veneers that are coming through at the moment that we're adding daily. So keep an eye on the 3D Builder. Keep going back in there and checking the veneer stock. We've got some really nice Palo Ferro we're going to be adding this week as well. So lots of beautiful things. But if you've been dreaming of a Cocobolo emerald guitar, then this is the best time to do it. It's the best variety of Cocobolo that I've had in probably about 7 or 8 years. So I'm really excited about that. So thanks for watching. Remember, we've got a special deal on at the moment for Black Friday. We've got 10% discount on all our standard models and 15% on some selected models as well. So really great opportunity to get in there, get into the 3D Builder, find your favorite veneer, find your favorite guitar, build it on there, and get those great discounts. Thanks for watching, guys. See you all again soon.